Channel 7 Buffalo.
The Wonderful World of Disney presents a march of princesses. Everyone knows the fairy tale.
You must be home by midnight.
Now, get the real Cinderella story from the stepsister you never knew.
Do you think I should go to the ball?
You're quite charming.
Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, next on ABC. Welcome to the Wonderful World of Disney.
It's a familiar tale, told to children. A tale of pumpkins that become coaches, and mice who become footmen. A tale of magic and beauty, and living happily ever after. But there are secrets to be learned, and shadowy corners to be explored, that will perhaps cause you to wonder if this tale would be retold so happily, if the complete truth were known.
To go.
Mother!
Potions.
My doll, Mom.
Leave it. Leave it. Listen, come on.
Here we are, ladies. This way.
So many people, Mama.
Yes, Ruth. This is where I was born. When I was a little girl, we lived in a beautiful house. We shall live in one again. Now, first we must find the town square, which is...
Perhaps the church is in the square?
Oh, yes. Good thinking, Iris. Come on. Iris, come on. Come here. Iris, now, I want you to look after your sister, so I can go to the church and ask for shelter, all right? Now, please, don't leave the square, and don't call attention to yourself.
All right.
You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl.
Ruth! Ruth!
For God's sake, you stupid girl!
It was an accident.
Leave them! Don't
We're
touch!
so
Go
sorry.
away!
She's a bit... so
You clumsy ox! I'm gonna teach you!
Master Schoonmaker sent me to buy some fruit. Or are you too busy striking at young girls to sell?
Thank you for your kindness. Oh, Ruth. Oh. Look at this. Looks like a sunlight through stained glass. Isn't that beautiful?
Colours from God's paintbrush, my master says. He's a painter. They talk like that. I'm his apprentice, so I suppose he'll teach me to talk like that.
I'm Iris, and this here's my sister Ruth. Ruth! Ruth!
Pleased to meet you, Iris.
Your daughter is unteachable.
She is just shy.
She's not shy, sir.
If you could give her one more chance, I'm sure that she would take...
No points. None at all. Good day to you, sir, and good luck.
I was here. She's beautiful. She's happy.
Happy? It depends. Is beauty a blessing or a curse?
Ruth! Yes? I thought I told you not to wander off. And if you must talk to strangers, might they at least be respectful?
But she spoke to us.
The church turned us away, so we must plead for charity from others.
Some shelter for the night, a simple act of charity. Look at my daughters, haven't we suffered enough? Oh, please, sir, no task. It's too small. In exchange for a little food and lodging and... Ow!
Oh, please, a simple act of charity is all I ask. Some shelter
Mama,
and...
that's the gentleman who...
Come, I'll fetch the master.
Tell him that I have skills with herbs and potions, and we're not afraid of any labour, no matter how menial.
Wait here.
No amount of menial labour would salvage this place. Oh. Modicum of talent, little of decency.
Mama, they're naked.
Decency or indecency is inferred, not implied.
I'm not familiar with your work. For whom have you painted?
I'm not familiar with your work. For whom have you cleaned?
Circumstances have conspired against us. We do what we can to survive.
I'm familiar with those circumstances.
Their late father was English, but that counted for little when the dying woman whom my herbs sustained inevitably passed on. We barely escaped with our lives and a few meager possessions.
Silence! Silence is the most important aspect of my work. It doesn't have to be done well, as long as it's done quietly. Come here. I want to hear only my muse.
She may not be much to look at, but she's very bright.
But as long as she's bright enough to sit still, I want to paint her.
Why on earth would you want to paint Iris?
Oh, composition studies, light studies, tonal studies. For the first time in 25 years, I have to audition for a job.
Isn't 25 years of painting audition enough?
She is bright.
I didn't mean to...
Curiosity needs no apologies. Now, get up in that chair. See, do I ever get this right?
Should I answer that?
No. No, you're doing exactly the right thing. Just ignore my rants and my raves. Now, stay perfectly still. Just listen. You'll find me fascinating. I do.
I could put my daughters to better use in the kitchen.
They're of use to me here, and as it's my house, that's all that matters.
Let me see the painting of Iris.
No.
She's my daughter.
It's my painting. I'll show it when I want to.
I don't like you wasting your time with that old fool when you could be in here helping me.
I'm not wasting my time. I like it. And the master gave me this paper and chalk.
And then, of course, there's Casper.
I very much doubt that Casper has taken any notice of me.
You're a smart girl, Iris, to accept your limitations.
What are you doing?
Looking for the portrait of Iris.
If he finds out...
Who will tell him?
Is that how I look?
Well...
No. It's severe. It doesn't capture the...
What? Her inner beauty.
The master was only interested in the beauty of the flowers.
So he chose the homeliest of girls to hold them. Weeds would appear beautiful in my hands.
You're not looking at this with the artist's eye. You see it...
I look at it with a mother's eye. I see a girl he has made miserable.
I see a mother who would let her daughter believe she's not pretty enough to be noticed by men.
And what would you let her believe?
You can't spend your time doing this if you're going to be an artist.
It said I wanted to be an artist.
You did. By your curiosity, in the way you see things. You have an eye.
This is where I belong. This is what I should be doing, so please don't mock me.
I would never mock you, Iris. I want you to help Casper take the painting over to Vanden Meers. He's showing it to some investors. He wants to meet you.
I know this place. A girl lives here who...
Clara Vanden Meer.
Why do they have to come into our house?
Because that's what people do, Clara. They welcome people into their house, their friends, and this is your house too, so you should be a part of it.
But I don't like it. What if someone tries to take me?
If you listen to gossip, the family was barren until they made a pact with the fortune tellers. They were granted a daughter of an earthly beauty. But, as is often the case with such unholy alliances, the fortune tellers felt slighted.
I'll introduce you. And you can be the one that carries in the flowers.
I don't think Mama would have wanted me to do anything that would make me feel so uncomfortable.
I think that Mama would have told you that there's no reason to feel so uncomfortable.
At 5, Clara was kidnapped, and her mother died of a broken heart.
Investment, gentlemen, painting, painting. Oh my, oh my.
Master Schoenmaker has done an admirable job. Though a more wretched-looking model, I cannot imagine.
My daughter Clara. And the newest tulip. Forced to bloom in my own greenhouse. Now, no one else has such tulips, guaranteeing us a healthy return on investment if we pool our resources and underwrite a shipment from the East. And the master can create a painting to mount on formal occasions or in the town hall, but a painting that will stir up interest in our new tulip variety.
Well, In Clara, we have a subject worthy of the master's talents. With Harlem's great beauty holding our tulips, there are those who would buy them simply in the hopes of catching a glimpse of her.
Well, I fear our tulips will pale in comparison to Clara's beauty. Now, shall we discuss the fortunes to be made over a glass of wine? Tell Schumacher he's done well.
Father, will he paint me now?
There is not a painter alive who could capture your beauty.
But will he try?
Well, it was not my intention, but it wouldn't be so unpleasant.
Not nearly as unpleasant as it's been for me.
Ah. Now, you are Iris, aren't you? Don't worry, Schumacher told me. You speak English, Dutch, and some French. Excuse us for a moment. I have a business proposition for you.
To tutor her in... I'm not quite sure what. It seems she knows little else outside her home, and I think he wants a sort of friend for her. But I told him I could not possibly go without my mother and sister.
To which he said,
He's very busy and needs a woman to run things, so bring them.
a wealthy widower, a child to raise, a household to run. Intriguing possibilities. You may have stumbled on something, Iris, in spite of yourself.
Thank you. Stumbled on to what, exactly?
An opportunity for me to work my magic. Cast my spells.
Where's the master?
Sulking.
Iris. Paper and charcoal sticks. You must practice your art.
Thank you. It's very kind.
Iris.
Don't be angry at Mother.
Ingratitude makes me angry. Of course, my humble hospitality can't compare with that of Vandermeer. But I warn you, moving into that house is a mistake.
But Mother
No,
says...
your mother thinks only of her comfort. I'm thinking of you and Ruth. If you need me, I'll be here.
Thank you.
No good will come of this. No good at all.
Tonight's presentation on ABC brought to you by Bissell. Break away from bags forever with the new Bissell Clean View Bagless Vacuum. And Kmart. Kmart, the stuff of life.
My favorite movie is Lion King. The Lion King. The Lion King. Arr, arr. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. I'm a lion and I rule the jungle. I'm a beautiful princess. My best friend is Snow White. I like Pocahontas.
I've been racing vacuums underground for about a year now. I run a bagless, Bissell Clean View. She's got tons of power. Maneuvers like a dream. Of course, eventually, you gotta empty them. That's where races are won and lost, in the pits.
Break away from bags for under $100. Bissell, we mean clean.
The bond between woman and machine. That's pretty special.
Here's our jingle for goldfish. Yes, baked and not fried goldfish. The wholesome snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off. Did you know they're made with real cheese, even though they look like fishies? A snack that smiles back, goldfish.
Escape to a world of enchantment. In the complete Super Mario world. It's Mario's biggest adventure ever, now on Game Boy Advance, rated everyone.
Once I asked my Italian mom, Ma, how come your kitchen's always full of people? She said, because my cooking's always full of surprises. And that's how Olive Garden is. You think you've had Alfredo. Then here they come with two different kinds. There's chicken Alfredo. Chicken breast, they grill and toss with their classic fettuccine Alfredo. Or they'll saute shrimp and crawfish and make you their seafood Alfredo. They're both delicious. So I asked Mom, Ma, which one is better? And that's something she still can't answer. Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
ABC Family, available on cable and satellite.
Timo Supremo! What's that? Let's go, Timo!
Righteous work, Timo. They are the defenders of justice. They're Timo Supremo.
Get them! Let's go, Timo!
Bad guys, beware. It's Timo Supremo on Disney's One Saturday Morning. Saturdays on ABC.
The 74th Annual Academy Awards live in 2 weeks on ABC.
You can turn to the chart on the bottom of page 6.
Hey, baby.
Huh?
It's your appetite. We need Arby's new Market Fresh Turkey Ranch and Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Bread this soft.
Oh, yeah.
And those toppings, oh my.
Oh, yeah.
Arby's new Market Fresh Turkey Ranch and Bacon.
Boy, I wish I worked in the LA office.
Give in to your grown-up taste.
Thick, juicy steak the whole family will love. Just one more thing that costs less with Tops Friendly Markets.
This week at Tops, fresh Florida strawberries are only 99 cents a pint with your Tops bonus card.
A mixed bag of weather for the weekend. I'll have details from the Weather Lab in our forecast.
Return to Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister on the Wonderful World of Disney.
Oh, this will do. This will do nicely.
Clara's always been a timid girl, and her mother was very protective. She locked herself in a room for weeks when she died, and to this day she never leaves the house.
Never.
No, never. Why should she? She has all that she wants and needs here. She feels safe and protected.
From what?
Clara needs a friend. Someone to draw her out. Someone to educate her.
Go away.
It'll require some patience.
I said go away. You don't know who it is yet? Who is it? Iris. Go away, Iris. Your father asked that I visit with you.
I remember you. You're the friend Father bought me.
You cannot buy friends.
Good, because I don't want any.
Well, if that's how you treat them, I'm sure you don't have any.
Get that creature away from me!
You shall serve the fowl, and I shall bring the wine.
Mother, what are you doing?
Merely adding a little something to make sure Herr Vandermeer feels better. Feels friendlier. Friendlier is good. We shall see in the morning.
Come. Well, this is an unexpected pleasure, Margareta.
I hope you don't find me too presumptuous.
Oh, no. If anything, too considerate.
Oh. Then I shall risk another presumption. Now that we are here, I think it best that you should release the housekeeper and the cook.
Why, is their work unsatisfactory?
That would depend on what they've been hired to do. If it is truly housekeeping and cooking, well, yes, I'm afraid it is unsatisfactory.
Well, I assure you those are the only reasons they're here.
That's just what I said to those who suggested otherwise.
Well, people have suggested otherwise.
Those who take pleasure in thinking the worst. 2 young women, an attractive widowed gentleman. Well, you can see the implication.
I can see gossips with too much time on their hands.
I would dismiss them as such myself, were it not for your business concerns. Since you seek investors in the town, in which case any malicious gossip, no matter how absurd, could be harmful.
You were not always a housekeeper, were you, Margareta?
One may lose one's station in life, but not the lessons one has learned, or the dignity one has acquired. You have been so generous, so gracious, that though it would mean a greater burden to myself, I would gladly assume the household duties. A mature, sophisticated woman with 2 daughters of her own would never provoke gossip, no matter how dashing the master of the house.
It's not nice to spy at someone's door.
It's worse to spy at someone spying at someone's door.
Where did you hear that? I don't believe that's true.
I know what your mother's trying to do, but it's not going to work, and...
It's not going to work, Clara, dear.
Wait, the master's here to paint your portrait. What do you suppose Clara meant, Mama?
Don't concern yourself with that. Just do your job. Now, you take Clara in hand, or we shall be in jeopardy of being tossed out.
Clara doesn't want to pose. I understand that. I wish I hadn't.
Clara will pose, for that will help her father's business. And what helps him helps us. You have no sense of what's going on here, do you? You have no idea at all.
I don't even have enough sense to know what I have no sense about.
This house needs a woman to be complete, to be respectable. And we need and deserve a comfortable home. Now put that back in the kitchen.
I will not sit for my portrait.
Don't you wish to please your father?
I cannot believe it would please him. This painting will only have value because people will gape and say, "Isn't she beautiful?" That's all I will be, an object of beauty.
Then I shall explain to them that you're much more. That you're a spoiled, selfish, petulant child who had to be dragged forcibly down the stairs to pose.
You forgot beautiful, Mama.
5 minutes, Clara.
Your mother has no right to talk to me like that.
And I'm sure your mother taught you not to speak to an adult that way.
My mother died before she could teach me very much at all.
And our father died, but we still manage. I suppose that makes us the same.
I suppose we're not.
Clara will just be a few moments.
Don't worry, he's not hiding. He's cleaning the studio.
Who?
Who? Who could I possibly be talking about? Ah, yes, Casper.
That's That's no concern of mine.
No? Well, unless I'm losing my eye in these matters, I should have thought it was important to both of you.
It's unkind to encourage false expectations.
Oh, Iris. At least allow yourself the possibility.
What possibility?
Stranger things have happened.
Mama can laugh.
It's an act. My father is not that witty. Oh. Margareta wants father to forget my mother. She's trying to steal her memory.
That's not a nice thing to say.
I've only said the truth.
Well, that doesn't make it nice.
Ruth, why are you always so clumsy?
And why are you always so angry, Clara? You have almost everything you want. You should be happy.
Having things changes nothing. I have many things, but still all people see is my beauty. If you had them, people would still see you as ugly. Things change nothing. I'm cold. I want to go in.
Are you sure you want to go back in there just yet? Stay outside in the garden. It's still early. We could play a little game. How about Blind Man's Bluff? Let me just put this on you.
No. What's Blind Man's Bluff?
Oh, it's lots of fun. You have to find us. Come. To catch a thief, to catch a thief. We'll set a trap to... Oh, mind the wire. Careful now. This way.
I feel dizzy.
Don't complain, Clara. It's only a game. Here.
Iris? Ruth? Where are you? Please, where are you?
I don't think Clara likes this game.
Iris, help me!
Clara.
Ow!
The time has come, Clara.
Ow!
You can no longer be a child.
Shh, Clara, what is it? What happened?
We were playing Blind Man's Bluff. I'm sorry. I thought it would be fun.
It was horrible.
Oh, I am sure you're exaggerating. Sounds quite enjoyable.
I don't believe I was addressing you.
Clara, you must treat Margareta with more respect.
Why? She's just a servant.
Clara, dear, all that is about to change.
I have asked Margareta to marry me, and she has graciously said yes.
That's friendly.
Please, Clara, call me Mother.
You're watching Confessions, part of the wonderful world of Disney's March of Princesses. A watch that can freeze time.
No way.
How did you do that? Wow. So your watch stops time?
In the wrong hands, it's trouble.
You're running around with something that's not supposed to exist.
In Zach's hands, it's a blast.
Yeah, that's Johnny, Zach. And what we gonna do next?
Clock Stoppers, rated PG. Starts Friday, March 29th.
Introducing No Rub Renew from Bausch & Lomb. The easiest way to clean your contacts yet.
Working at the car wash,
superior disinfection, No Rub Renew does all the rubbing for you.
Come on and sing it with me.
So all you have to do is rinse, soak, and see.
Work and work. Keep those rags and machines coming. Work.
A dog knows he can always rely on an unsuspecting child for a great, fresh-tasting meal. Or now, Pedigree Little Champions. Gently prepared, then sealed in our revolutionary flavor lock pouch. For the home-cooked taste dogs love.
Our cover girl on her wedding day said, "I won't wear lipstick that wears away." Outlast All-Day Lip Color goes 8 hours without reapplying. The color coat sets in a minute. The moisture coat shines and helps protect. From kiss to cake, there's no denying. 34 shades, 0 reapplying. Your color stays so loyal and true. Do you love this wear? I do, I do. Outlast all day, even all this day lip color from Easy Breezy Beautiful Cover Girl. Oh no.
Got a tough clog? You want it gone fast. And you think Professional Strength Liquid Plumber and Drano Max are both the same, right? Wrong. One works faster. Professional Strength Liquid Plumber. On the toughest clogs, it's faster than Drano Max. Professional Strength Liquid Plumber, because faster is better.
Ooh, scary. Yeah, and I bet they didn't have that insurance back then. What?
Half-black.
It gives your mommy money if she's sick and can't work. What does?
Yeah. Half-black.
Pay attention. To what?
Half-black.
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Half-black.
Now you can with new Mickey's Magics, Honeybees, and Buzz Blasts from Kellogg's.
Hey, I'm George Lopez. I'm the star of a brand new show that'll be on ABC Wednesdays. It's about me, my wife, my mom, and my 3 adorable kids.
George, we're a little over budget. You can only afford 2 kids.
Hey, more lines for you.
George Lopez, coming Wednesday, March 27th to ABC.
Welcome back to Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister on the Wonderful World of Disney.
Fine, gentlemen. She blossoms.
Ah, there you are. I'm curious. How does someone who paints like that, who sees the world like that, how can he look so glum?
Perhaps because he knows it's the best he'll ever do.
I don't know that I'm depressed enough to be an artist.
Will you try making a living at it? You soon will be.
Well, that doesn't explain much about Clara, who seems to have written art of gloom.
Has she been difficult?
Oh, I suppose we've been difficult to each other.
You know, I'm sorry I made Vandermeer aware of your cleverness. Still, perhaps as a way I can steal you back. I want you to apprentice in my studio.
Are you joking?
I don't make jokes. Ask your mother.
But you have no idea of my abilities.
The eye. You have the eye. Look, don't worry. I'm not throwing Casper out. Not yet, anyway. No, soon he'll be able to go off by himself. I've asked Iris to apprentice. With the great success of Young Girl with Tulips, we'll have more work than we can cope with.
Come on, Iris, it'd be great fun.
Oh, I don't know if my mother would approve.
Approval is only important to those who give it. Say yes. Oh, Margaret. Congratulations, you appear to have everything you ever wanted.
Have I?
Well, better than an angry mob chasing you out of England.
Oh, are you suggesting I did this for myself? No, I did it for my children. I'm gone. Who will look after them? I don't see the tall, dark, and handsome young men of Harlem rushing in for that honor.
I've asked Iris to apprentice.
Have you? Whatever for?
She has the talent.
And how will the housework get done? By magic?
Oh, I see. Iris is to become a housekeeper and you're a lady of leisure. Is that the case?
For the sake of my husband's business, I must keep up appearances.
Judging by the dour expression on your husband's face, this extravagant wedding has left a sour taste, not to mention the late shipment of his tulips. What is it now, 3 weeks?
What would a poor doodler know of commerce? Come along, Iris. Wine, Clara, and Ruth, cut the cake.
Do you want a little thing? Is that good? Ruth! Clara! We're wanted inside for the cutting of the cake.
They married without asking me. They can certainly cut the cake without me.
Cake?
Mind the wire, Ruth.
If I may. Perfect.
I think you all know my daughter Clara.
The master has painted you brilliantly, although I am afraid he's failed to capture your exquisite beauty. I'm sure there are many among us who would love an opportunity to capture it for ourselves.
Make way!
Good day, lady. You're not going to meet a painter standing there.
I'm here to learn, not meet.
Oh. They won't be here long. They come to help the master choose his best painting, to show Maria de Medici.
Who?
The Queen of France. She's coming here to find someone to paint her portrait. It's a really important commission.
There's only one choice, and it isn't here. Young Girl with Tulip, it's his masterpiece.
He won't even consider it,
Because he's afraid he can't do better.
or even as well.
Why do you always have to be such a clumsy ox?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Iris.
Of course you're sorry. You're always sorry, but that doesn't change the fact that you always ruin things. Ruth.
Oh, it does please your father to please me.
He doesn't seem pleased. He seems worried.
Oh, worry's a waste of energy. It accomplishes nothing.
When will Father be home?
Well, when he finishes pacing up and down the wharf waiting for that tulip shipment, you can pace with him if you like.
You know very well I can't go out.
I know very well that you think you can't go out.
Something bad always happens. Something bad waits for me out there.
That is not the problem. The problem is Cardis.
It's here, it's here, it's here. I saw it on the horizon. I watched until it came in. Oh! Oh, darling, the entire shipment has arrived. We have not lost one thing.
Oh, I told you not to worry. I told you everything would be perfect.
Oh, Margaretta, sweet pea, this has got to stop. The shipment has to be sold before we... Another... Yes, the shipment has to be sold before we can afford anything.
do you think?
The difference between being rich or poor must be too subtle for me. I still feel poor.
Has Clara put spoiled thoughts in your head?
What's the point of having money if you can't hire a cook and a maid?
All in good time. But to make more money, one must invest the money that one has. And since it is important to your stepfather that I be seen as the wife of a successful businessman, I expect that you take care of things here. Oh, would you get rid of that filthy thing before this house is overrun with rats?
No. And no matter how much you try and change things, this is my house. I can invite all the rats I want.
It's just as much mine as it is yours now. And if you really cared about this house, you'd do something to keep it up. Oh, Ruth, stop whimpering. I'm getting a cat. Your sister has a rat in there, and I expect you to get rid of it.
But
if you really want to apprentice with the master, then you must convince me that you can take control of things, and you can start with that rat.
Give me the rat.
Why?
Mother wants me to get rid of it. It shouldn't be here.
Couldn't we just put him in the shed or something? Margareta doesn't have to know.
All right. As long as she doesn't find out.
Margareta! 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 Iris, where's Margareta? Come on! It's snowing outside. The whole town is on the street. They're skiing and sliding, the skating and sleighing. And... Oh, please yourselves. I'm off to build a snowman.
Come on, Clara, come with us.
It's too cold for me.
You miss so much, Clara. When you look out a window at the world but don't step into it.
There are bad things out there. This is how it must be.
You can change that.
Come on then, one. Come here. Yeah. One.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
Yes.
You disappeared. You're afraid to confront your talent?
I have other things.
Oh, pish, posh, Hieronymus Bosch. That's your mother talking. You have a talent. Use it, or make the gods angry. Now that's all I'm going to say on the subject. I'm going to have a little more to drink. I'm beginning to get a bit of feeling back into my body.
Oh.
Now, Ruth, I'm relying on you. Bring your sister to the studio. Drag her along if you have to. Ah!
Clara?
Good shot.
Have you heard the news about the Dowager Queen? She's coming not just to find someone to paint her portrait, but also to find a bride for her godson the prince. So, perhaps, my master will paint the queen, and you will marry a prince.
Having fun, Clara.
Stay away from me or I will scream!
Me first. Watch out for yourself, Clara. The hour is near.
What do you mean?
The ball. I must tell you about the ball.
Leave me alone, please! Just stay away!
The house cannot have two mistresses, Clara. Better than mine.
What's the matter, Clara?
It's her.
They're overpriced. Get out of my way. I'm sorry your father has put you in such a position. I hope we can work something out.
Papa?
We're ruined. We've lost everything.
The only thing worse than being cooped up with a bad cold is having a roommate who isn't. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues. Kleenex Ultra Soft is the softest tissue. What could be more comforting than that?
Does anybody really know what's out there? Your doctor does. Talk to your doctor about Clarinex.
Introducing Wendy's 4 new Garden Sensation salads with greener greens and more fresh vegetables than ever. Like our Mandarin chicken salad with everything from mandarin oranges and sliced almonds to sesame dressing. Spring mixed salad with grape tomatoes and pecans. Chicken BLT salad with hickory smoked bacon and honey mustard dressing. And our new Taco Supremo salad with salsa and sour cream. Wendy's 4 new Garden Sensations. We've raised the bar on salads.
What are the moments we remember most? The warmth of time spent playing together and the magic families share on a Walt Disney World vacation. Especially now during the 100 Years of Magic celebration honoring Walt's 100th birthday. So Parker Brothers and Milton Bradley are adding a little magic to family game night. Specially marked boxes include an instant win scratch card. You'll get a Disney pin just for playing or could win $500 worth of games or the most magical vacation of them all. It's our way of saying thanks for playing.
1, great comedy. 2, great nights. Wow. Now watch My Wife and Kids Mondays at 8, 7 Central. And Wednesdays at 8, 7 Central, only on ABC.
The Wonderful World of Disney will continue in a moment, here on ABC.
Daddy,
Yeah, Max?
where did I come from?
Ooh, I knew you were going to ask me this question one day. Well, I was a very successful stand-up comedian in Los Angeles, and I did the road for years. And then one day, I met a very special network, and we fell in love. And we decided to do a family show together. That's when you were cast.
You mean you and ABC? Ew.
George Lopez, coming Wednesday, March 27th to ABC.
I was in love, Max.
G'day, mate. Furniture Hunter here. Checking out Raymore and Flanagan.
It's the Northeast's largest furniture preserve. I mean inventory.
We're literally surrounded by savings store-wide in every department. Here's a beauty.
And everything's delivered in 3 days or less, guaranteed.
Plus financing that's sure to get you hopping. Don't pay anything for 1 whole year.
If anyone claims better furniture values than Raymore and Flanagan,
it's a crock. Store-wide savings now through 9 p.m. Monday.
Don't let credit keep you from purchasing a car or truck. Hey folks, Tom Park at Fusillo Chevrolet. We realize that bad things happen to good people, and we specialize in repairing damaged credit. And even if your credit is less than perfect, you don't have to settle for a less than perfect car. Call us toll-free on this number on the screen. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's totally confidential, it's hassle-free, and it's available right now in the privacy of your home or office. Don't let your credit keep you from buying a car or truck. Call us at Fusillo Chevrolet.
WKBW.com, Western New York's original online news provider, just got better.
with easier access to more news, more weather, more often.
Streaming video, live AccuWeather information, and radar maps.
With AM Buffalo, Mr. Food, plus school closings and online NFTA traffic and transit updates.
Real news right now at your fingertips. WKBW.com, the original just got better.
The road work begins right on the thruway.
We'll take you there live Monday at 10.
Back to Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister on the Wonderful World of Disney.
There's no painless way to put this. tulip market has collapsed. It's a financial disaster.
What?
We're penniless.
Penniless?
We have no money, impoverished. Oh, let me see, how can I put this? No, penniless is good. It's quite clear.
Sorry.
Sorry solves nothing. There are people out there who don't know about this. Go sell your tulip shares to them.
No, I will not take advantage of my neighbors.
When we have nothing to eat, we have no furniture and nowhere to sleep, you will find that conscience does not stop a stomach from growling.
What happened?
Greed happened.
It was you who taught me greed, and I would teach you courage in adversity.
I taught you nothing. You came to me wanting only more.
What? Aren't the tulips pretty anymore?
No, they're just as pretty. They're just less desirable. People have stopped paying higher and higher prices, so the bulbs have instantly become less valuable, and, well, I owe in cash many times more than the money I'm worth, so I'm bankrupt.
That is why you must sell the tulips now.
No! No, I have to warn my friends, I have to warn my neighbors, and my integrity is all I have left!
Yes, my dear. You're absolutely right.
Is he unfriendly?
No. No, he's just upset. This shall calm him.
I can't quite put my finger on it. Certainly he's exhausted. And he's suffered a great deal of emotional turmoil. But there's nothing specific. Rest. Let him get plenty of rest.
Thank you, Doctor.
This house has suffered more than its share of bad luck.
What are you going to do, Mama?
I'm going to try and save this family. That is what we shall soon be reduced to. Relying on crumbs from strangers.
My father keeps apologizing for what has happened. But it is you who should apologize. It's your plotting that's brought us to this.
So now I'm your family curse.
Perhaps you were the instrument of my curse.
Then you can be the instrument of our salvation. An invitation to the Princess Ball.
Impossible. I cannot go out again. I will not.
You have more feeling for dumb animals than you do for your own family.
You are not my family. And I'm not a piece of merchandise to be used to benefit you. This house is falling down around us thanks to you. I will not go to the ball. I will stay here with my father.
Iris, the force to you now. You must save this family. You must capture the heart of the prince.
What? How did this happen?
We have all been betrayed by that selfish, willful, spiteful girl. Clara has turned her back on this family. She refuses to go.
Well, I can't go. I can't.
If you have learned nothing else from me, it should have been courage.
And that to look at me makes eyes sore, and no man will notice me, and we are millstones about your neck.
Not the best time to wallow in self-pity and accusations.
I would like for at least a moment to feel blameless, unaccountable for everything bad and sad that's happened to you. Children should not be held accountable for the misery of their parents.
But parents should be held accountable for the misery of their children, I suppose. You shall do this because I tell you to. You shall do this because you are our last hope. And you shall do this because you have what Clara lacks. A caring heart.
But it's hopeless. Perhaps if I spoke with Clara.
No, she ceases to exist for me. I shall gather all the silver together, and you shall take it to Hoffman the jeweler to see what he will give us for it. We need money. Ball gowns and shoes and a carriage to the ball. Oh, Clara has this silver brush and mirror. Sell that as well. That much she can contribute.
I'm sorry, Clara. I have to take these. We need money for the ball. We're all trying to help.
Please, Iris, not these.
But they're just things. When things get better,
They're not just things. When I was little, my mother used to brush my hair by this window. She said I had hair spun from the wings of an angel. When she finished, I would brush her hair. She did have beautiful hair. After she died, when I knew I wouldn't see her again, I locked myself in this room and I used to watch the sun in the evening shining on her hair as if it were alive. I still do that sometimes. I have so little of her. Is it asking too much to keep these brushes? Thank you, Iris. And what about you?
Me? I will go to the ball. I will be made a fool of.
Forget the ball. You belong in the master studio with chalks and paints.
The time is so bad. I don't know if it's proper for me to paint.
Why shouldn't it be? Besides, what about Casper? You're in love with him.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't attract men the way you do, Clara.
You're not a dull person, Iris. You may not be beautiful, but you're interesting to look at. You must do this for yourself. What if Casper is in love with you and you lose this chance?
My mother would never agree. Who would manage the house?
I will. Ruth will help. And besides, it's about time you gave yourself permission and not look only to Margareta.
Why are you being so kind?
I'm not being kind. I'm being selfish. With you gone, I can hide away safely in the kitchen. It will be my place. I can be private there. From now on, call me Ashgirl, or Cinderlass, or Cinderella. There! For certain, I am no longer beautiful. I'm a Cinder girl. Go. Find Casper. Cinderella must be about her chores.
You have to give it life. Find it. Discover it. Invent it if you must.
Leave her alone. She knows how to look.
That's what you tell me.
Oh, wonderful. A fool quoting a fool.
One of his moods.
My only mood.
It's this commission. Most important of his life, and the ball will be over before he even chooses a painter.
Why don't you show young woman with tulip? Even if Maria de Medici doesn't give you the commission, surely there'll be several wealthy guests there who will see it and be impressed.
You smudged your face with the chalk. At least it gives it colour. The skin's very smooth there.
I'm not painting myself.
Perhaps I'll do that.
I can't do this. So I have things
You what?
I have things I have to do. Margareta insists that the only way to save our family is if I win the prince. It's madness. What prince is going to look at me twice?
Well, I might be able to brave it even 3 times, but then I'm not a prince. So.
Do you think I should go to the ball? Do you think I should go and try to marry the prince?
I think I'm not the one to ask.
I thought you went to the Masters, Iris.
I did, and I am more confused now than I was before. I think Casper has feelings for me.
There should be no confusion then.
But the ball, what do I do?
You help me get ready. I think I should go.
Looking cool, Charlie.
Thanks. Hey, what you got there?
Same thing as you, only different.
Milk and cereal bars from General Mills.
You got the milk in there, I got milk in here, so I can eat it on the run.
The nutrition of real milk and cereal, like Honey Nut Cheerios, in a great tasting bar.
Because if I had time, I'd have a bowl of cereal with you.
You just did.
Milk and cereal bars. Everything but the bowl.
Everything seems to be in order. Now, as soon as we get an answer back on your credit history, we'll be all fixed up. Should be any second now.
Considering how important your credit history is to your dreams, wouldn't you like to feel more confident about it?
It's a big step, huh? Buying a home.
Understanding your credit is the first step toward owning a home. Call for the free guide on credit from the Fannie Mae Foundation and for a list of lenders and credit counselors.
Once there was a little prince who was very fussy. Then his mom tried a warm bath with Johnson's bedtime bath. The scent of lavender filled the air, and the little prince settled down. Johnson's bedtime bath.
This scene was filmed using an extraordinary lipstick, Max Factor's Lipfinity. A long-lasting system with permatone. First paint, then polish. While most lipsticks melt away, Lipfinity is semi-permanent. It lasts and lasts through almost anything.
After 8 hours of filming, I can vouch for that.
Lipfinity from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
The best thing about family, it's yours. The worst thing, it's yours.
Socks and underwear should be sold by the pound.
If it's on a nice plate, any meal is special.
Is there such a thing as laundry elbow? They call it a living room, but it's more like a theme park. Make peace with dust bunnies.
Everybody's got to buy a plunger sometime.
Huh.
Cat people know dry cat food doesn't have to taste dry when it's Whiskas with savory nuggets. Whiskas, cat people know.
You know who lives here? Cinderella. I'm pretty sure she has her own room. That's Walt, way before your time. And Mickey's here somewhere, not the one you haul around at home, the real guy. Now I'll be Jasmine and you be Aladdin.
Come share the excitement at our year-long celebration of Walt Disney's 100th birthday.
Boy, if it wasn't for me, you'd miss everything.
We share a dream come true. Make plans at DisneyWorld.com.
Hello, I'm Marion. Welcome to Dinotopia. A fantastic place where dinosaurs and humans live and work together. As daughter of the mayor of Waterfall City, I'm as close to being a princess as you can get.
You are different.
It's not easy to get to Dinotopia, so you can imagine my surprise when two handsome brothers, Carl and David Scott, arrived here recently. Since then, everything's changed.
That was amazing. She's amazing.
I've never met two such different souls.
Maybe we should stay.
You don't have a life back home. Well, I do, and I want it back.
I have to admit, I like them both. Unfortunately, things are not as perfect as they seem.
Sunstone has failed.
This may be the end for Dinotopia.
You gotta do something.
I invite you to come visit us and share this amazing adventure.
The mega series event, Dinotopia, coming Sunday, May 12th to ABC. Welcome back to Confessions, part of the wonderful world of Disney's March of Princesses.
Hey,
Oh, don't act so shocked. You know the score. I paid for your husband's loans, and now the Van Meers are in debt to me. So, I've come to see how I will collect that debt.
You would harvest the very bones beneath our skin.
It would do me little good. I couldn't sell them for a profit. But paintings, perhaps.
What are you doing marching through my house, Vanstock?
It is very nearly my house. Yes. Young woman with tulip. To my mind, it is the only good piece in the house.
And here is where it stays.
It is a major work by a minor artist. The subject inspired the artist to heights of achievement he'll never match again.
The painting stays here.
Let the painting go, Papa. Let him take it. He's a scavenger. Besides, I hate it. It's a painting of false hope.
Even as a kitchen maid, you cannot disguise your beauty.
Come away, Papa. You're hardly dressed. You can't take the painting now. It's been lent to someone. The master asked permission to show it at an exhibit for the visiting queen, and I promised him he could.
Well, you'll just have to unpromise him then, won't you?
Iris is my stepdaughter. Her word is my word. Master shall have the painting.
I'd take this very building if I chose. You should not so provoke me. But there are other arrangements to be made. Family arrangements. If I were one of this family, I would treat everyone kindly. Clara is of an age now, and I'm sure she would not wish to lose everything that her father has worked so hard for. Talk to her, Margaret. Talk to her, and see if we can't come to some arrangement.
Have you an ounce of brain left in your head?
That seems to depend on what mood you're in.
Well, I'm in a foul one at the moment. How do you expect to win the heart of the prince once he has seen the portrait of Clara?
Win it for you, you mean, not for me.
You are being so selfish. Huh? It's all about Casper, I suppose.
I like Casper a great deal.
Oh, you like Casper a great deal. Love, isn't that what you really wanted to say? Well, the heart will always rule the brain. Is it because he took your hand and you said, oh, something magical was happening?
I thought, so this is how it feels to have someone hold your hand who's not tugging you along or pulling you away, but someone who may very well care for you.
What you felt was a surrender of yourself.
I'm sure you'd love to surrender me to Van Stock.
Well, if you did marry Van Stock, then we might all be able to stay in this house.
I'd sooner drown myself in the canal.
Talk, talk, talk. You're timid at every turn.
Well, now we know there's something stronger than your mother's greed.
What?
Her hatred of me.
But Clara, you're still going to win the prince.
Only if we can keep Margareta out of our way.
Well, by the time she finds out, it will be too late.
How can you be so sure?
I think I'll make Mama some tea. It will calm her.
Thank you, Ruth. I'll be out in a moment.
There you are, Ruth. What have you been doing?
I gave Mama some tea to feel better.
Little help of that. Now, Ruth, listen, you do understand, right? Keep her out as long as you can.
As long as I can.
Right. And then after she goes to the dressmaker, do those things you do to make her, you know, stop and drag you along.
I could fall down.
Come along, Ruth. The sooner we leave, the sooner we shall return, and I can get some rest.
Yes, let's go. For as long as we can.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
It suits you, Clara.
But can we possibly be ready in time?
Well, we are both a couple of artists. I would hope between us we could create something befitting. Come on.
Ruth, come along. Come on. Oh.
Oh, goodness, they're back. You've got to hide.
Careful.
This way, Jasper. Hurry. Hurry, come on. So, you're back.
Oh, the dresses are on their way. Oh, Iris, I don't know what's the matter with me. I don't know. But I am exhausted.
Now that everyone's going to look so magnificent, does anyone know how to dance? May I have the pleasure? Great, Ruth. Very enthusiastic. Iris?
No one will ask me to dance. It's Clara who will get all the attention. I can't dance. Quiet.
Follow my lead.
Oh, Iris? Iris, what was that?
Oh, it was Ruth falling over.
Oh. God, grant me the strength to get through this night. Ruth, stand up straight. Iris, don't frown. Clara, don't mope about. Straighten the house while we're gone. Attend to your father and prepare some food and drink for our return.
You both look very pretty. Your gowns are lovely.
When I'm as lovely as yours, you'll be the most beautiful girl.
What?
Mother, don't.
What's this then? A new scullery maid's uniform?
We were all invited. There's no reason Clara can't go.
There's the best reason in the world. I have forbidden it. You trying to ruin this family?
No, you've managed that all by yourself.
Mother, don't! Oh, Ruth, it will be all right.
You're watching Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister here on ABC.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get a sensation that, well, I'm just glad I get a sensation.
York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
How do those missing teeth feel?
Okay.
I never minded losing teeth.
You made the noodles easy to slurp. Try it.
Campbell's has that comforting combination of tender chicken, fresh egg noodles in a rich golden broth. Campbell's, good.
Need an extra outlet? Only new Glade plug-in scented oil has an extra outlet built right in, so it won't block yours. Wizard doesn't have it. Plug it in, plug it in. Need an extra outlet? Only new Glade plug-in scented oil has an extra outlet built right in, so it won't block yours. Wizard doesn't have it. Plug it in, plug it in.
Get truly fresh and clean where it really counts with Cottonelle. Only Cottonelle has toilet paper with thick, absorbent ripples, plus pre-moistened wipes for that extra feeling of clean. Cottonelle ripples and folded wipes. What it means to feel clean.
Wayne Brady does everything. He sings, he dances.
And I'm in a car waiting too. Somebody call, I say, wait!
He's unstoppable. Right after my wife and kids, ABC Monday. ABC Wednesday.
Wow!
Pretty new party dress, $60.
Honey, you knock yourself out.
Give not the coupon code.
Romantic dinner, 50% off. Trying to have a romantic evening with Jim?
Cheryl?
Useless. For great comedy money can't buy, there's a new According to Jim. After my wife and kids, ABC Wednesday.
The 74th Annual Academy Awards, live in 2 weeks on ABC.
Right now, take to the streets in a new Ford Taurus. Smooth ride, sophisticated styling, smart engineering. With Ford's personal safety system and the government's double 5-star safety rating, your local Ford dealer is... Come in and lease one for just $239 a month for 36 months with $24.39 due at signing. Only at your local Ford store.
One day in the valley, an idea was stirring to bring balance back to dinner. So the giant began with chicken, pasta, and sauce, then mixed in a variety of his finest valley-grown vegetables to create complete skillet meals. It's a more complete and balanced meal, wrapped in a little magic from...
Oh, oh, oh.
Green Giant. If you prefer to add your own meat, try the Giant's Create-A-Meal.
We'll have reaction from Dominic Hasek's return to Buffalo at 11.
To Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister on the Wonderful World of Disney.
Maybe I'm getting a bit thin-skinned in my old age, but everyone reacting like that's starting to annoy me.
What do you want?
To keep a promise.
Haven't you brought enough misery?
Me? I'm a novice compared to Margareta. Now, we don't have much time to get ready for the ball.
I can't go to the ball.
Oh, but you can. Now, I have a story to tell you. Your mother asked me to watch over you, Clara. She was not well. Her heart was failing her long before you were lost, long before I brought you home. And she knew that. You are no more to blame for her death than you are for a storm that floods a field or a wind that ravages the crops. Your mother would have wanted you to go to meet the prince, Clara, and if he's worthy, to fall in love.
But I have nothing to wear.
Oh, that. In the attic, Clara, underneath an old carpet, in a wooden trunk, there is a gown. The same gown your mother wore when she married your father.
You can and must do this. You're my daughter, Iris. You have a strength in you that you have never visited.
It's magnificent!
When your mother was a girl, I weaved her coats and capes. And when she was a young woman, I made that gown for her wedding. I made it when there was still magic in these fingers. And then there were these.
It feels as if I were walking on air.
Do you remember this, Clara?
It was my mother's.
She gave it me when I brought you home. To hold until the moment it would be yours. This is the moment. You are ready, Clara.
Herr and Frau Rosenstadt. Herr Dufeld and family. Lord and Lady Donau-Eschingen.
Oh, some real people at last.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, well, I haven't drunk myself into a stupor.
Has the Dowager Queen chosen a portrait?
No, not yet. No, the paintings are all in another room. She's going to take a look at them later. And with a nod of her head, decide all our futures.
So you are showing a woman with tulip?
Yes, yeah. Well, I don't know whether to thank you or curse you for your advice.
Well, by the end of the evening, your painting will have set the art world on fire, and you will be thanking me.
I wish I'd set the painting on fire. I mean, either I'll get the commission or I won't. If I lose, I'm a public failure. If I win, my life is ruined because I know I'll never be able to do anything better. Whoa! Steady!
Magnificent, eh? We only use it on special occasions. Hurry!
Madam?
Oh, Mr. Worrywart reminds me that the carriage must be in Amsterdam by morning, so you must be home by midnight.
I need the two of you. You'll be perfect to go next.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not ready.
I'll decide when you're ready. It's my job as hostess.
Please, we're just looking for our mother.
Your mother has been too friendly with the punch, I fear. I saw her just a moment ago. Now, straighten your spine, look him in the eye, speak when spoken to, curtsy when he says goodbye, and go. And if you get out more than a single sentence, I'll be surprised. Allow me to introduce Iris and Ruth Fisher. They've come from England, but their mother is originally from Holland.
I didn't catch your names.
I'm Iris, and this is my sister. Was my sister Ruth.
I don't think your sister's very interested in meeting me. Not that I blame her.
Seems that we're served up like fish for inspection, whether we want to or not. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be impolite. I'm afraid I'm not very familiar with the ways of the world.
And you are young enough to find these affairs peculiar.
I am young enough to find life peculiar. Am I to go now?
No. Tell me who you are, Iris.
It would be presumptuous to say an artist, but I have been studying.
I suspect you're talented.
Perhaps more bold than talented.
I find it easier to express myself with paints than with words. In fact, this is what connects me to my godmother. I love to paint, and I'd hoped that I would meet a young woman of interest who shared my...
I'm sure you have not met one yet. I'm a fledgling. I look at what is shown and try to show it in my own way.
I think all paintings of interest keep something hidden. Something in a shadowy recess. Something that the artist intends for us to discover, but does not wish to show us. A signal for me to continue my examinations. I hope, having met me, you won't decide to flee this party soon. There's a dance, and once these introductions are completed, I would like to continue this conversation. You're quite charming.
I may be quite something, but I'm sure it isn't charming. There are many women here more beautiful than I who are awaiting your inspection, so I will say good evening.
They may be more beautiful, but I doubt I'll find one as interesting.
Is that my signal to go?
I wish to introduce my daughter, Gabriella.
Until we dance, then.
How did you get in here?
I passed myself off as a boy in waiting. Dance?
You know I can't.
Just as you could not possibly interest the prince. Could not possibly talk to him. You captivated him.
We made polite conversation. That hardly qualifies as captivating.
Well, everyone is still eyeing you.
Surely not.
Why surely not? They all see this girl who interested the prince, who spoke to him directly, humorously. You're mysterious, intelligent, alluring. Do you choose to be so naive that you can't see that you have some cachet of your own?
Clarissa of Aragon.
Clarissa of Aragon.
She's here. She came after all.
I know no Clarissa of Aragon. Spanish, eh? Well, I must have had too much port, because you look as Spanish as a Viking.
My mother was an orphan.
Well, you seem to have bewitched my godson. Let us see your face, miss. Let us have a proper look. Your mask, my dear, lower it.
I cannot. I must pay a penance.
One needs to have lived as long and become as gnarled as I am to have earned such a penance. Why hide such beauty? Since the royal tongue is tied, I think perhaps a dance.
May I have the honor?
The honor is mine. to turn my ankle. Will you excuse me?
Yes, yes, of course. We don't need to dance. We can talk.
If I captivated the prince, it was not for long. There is no competing with Clarissa of Aragon. Not in the prince's eyes and not in yours.
Mine?
You're taken with her, it's clear.
I appreciate her beauty without lusting after her. And I was no more taken with her than you were with the prince.
I have been such a fool.
Iris. Oh, I do beg your pardon.
Thank you.
It makes everyone unhappy.
Are you being mysterious in order to plague me?
I wish to plague no one.
Then surely you'll allow me to see your face.
This Wonderful World of Disney preview is brought to you by McDonald's.
You are so exquisitely beautiful.
Next Sunday, a brand new Snow White like you've never seen before. With more magic, more adventure, and more evil.
Who is the fairest of them all? I am.
From Hallmark Entertainment, the world premiere, Snow White, Fairest of Them All. ABC next Sunday, 7, 6 Central. This preview brought to you by McDonald's. We love to see you smile.
Pay gym membership, $55. Pay cable and phone bill, $83. Pay newspaper, internet, electric, gas, renters, insurance, book club, DVD, club, train pass, $220. Not needing a reminder for monthly bills? Priceless. Pay your monthly bills automatically and have less to remember. Learn how at MasterCard.com. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
I'm the State Farm agent here in Montpelier. For a one-stop light town, we do get our share of accidents. When somebody has an accident, it's unsettling enough. The last thing they want to deal with is calling 1-800 and put in your 12-digit number. That's not very personal.
Over 16,000 State Farm agents.
Our rates for car insurance are very competitive.
It's no accident. They insure more cars than anyone else.
This is my town. Hi, Jasmine.
Sometimes you find extraordinary things where you least expect them. Case in point, mopping the floor. Introducing new Clorox Ready Mop all-in-one mopping system, complete with Clorox floor cleaner and disposable pads. Simply squirt and mop. No more bucket, no more filthy water. When you're done, just toss the pad, dirt and all, leaving your floor sparkling clean. New Clorox Ready Mop, the extraordinary mop in a box from Clorox.
I know my son. He hangs out with the same guys at the same place every day. He tells me his English teacher spits when she talks. I know he hates me sometimes. He knows people who smoke weed and it scares me to death. But I know he stays away from it. How do I know? I ask. I ask every day.
fully transformed 2003 Corolla. It just wants to have fun.
There's always been one special place every parent loves to share with their kids. Okay, make that two. Come to McDonald's as we salute a year-long celebration of all things Disney, the Walt Disney World 100 Years of Magic celebration, and take home one of 4 special edition commemorative glasses. They're colorful, fun, and perfect for filling with memories.
We now return to Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister on the Wonderful World of Disney.
See what happens when I go out.
This isn't the end of the story. Don't lose heart.
Are you my fairy godmother?
I've been called many things in my life. Most of them I won't repeat. But never a fairy godmother.
Well, now we can only sit and wait.
Wait?
Wait for the creditors to come. To be tossed out into the street. We're no better off than when we left England. And I haven't the energy to start again. I'm sorry, girls. I've let you down.
Some tea to make you feel better.
No more of your tea, Ruth, dear. Where's that wretched girl? I'm hungry. I want some bread and cheese. Oh, Clara, we shall have that food and drink now, please.
How was the ball?
Oh, even you would have failed tonight, dear Clara. A masked Spanish lady captured the heart of the prince. I understand her beauty was beyond even yours.
Maybe that will make you feel better, Clara, knowing there is a beauty beyond even yours out there.
Oh, much better.
Well, we're all glad that Clara is better. We are miserable, waiting to be turned out into the street.
You say that as if being turned out were my fault. It is you who manipulated things.
As you grow older, perhaps you'll understand. When you realize that every other woman in the room is younger than you, prettier than you. But you have mouths to feed, responsibilities. You may call it manipulation. I call it doing what must be done to survive. Oh, fate dealt us a hand tonight. Your stepsister captivated the prince, but soon she was forgotten along with all the other women. But at least she had the opportunity to feel jealousy.
Is that true, Iris? Were you jealous?
Perhaps. For a moment. But it's a gift, and jealousy passes.
Does it?
It has.
Well, I must get some sleep in order to have the energy to worry about where we shall sleep the next night. Unless, of course, you decide to accept Van Stock's offer and save us all.
No, Clara, you mustn't. You cannot give yourself to Van Stock.
We have no other choice.
It is better to struggle through life and throw it away on someone you do not love.
Believing that is the luxury of youth.
May we enter?
Thank you. Forgive me for this early intrusion, but Caspar led me to believe that there are answers in this household. You were not so truthful with me last night.
Wasn't I?
No. Caspar here tells me you're quite a talented artist. So this is your reticent sister from last night.
May I present my mother?
I am so sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid we're not properly attired to receive royalty. Iris, please extend a hospitality to the prince. Some tea, cheese, something.
Please, no cheese for me. Is this the entire household?
With the exception of my husband, who is ill.
The Queen has decreed that every maiden in the city of Harlem is to try on this slipper, and whomever it fits shall be taken as the prince's bride.
Iris, do as the prince commands.
But he knows I wasn't.
Every maiden is to try on the slipper.
You see, it could not possibly fit.
Go on, Ruth.
Ruth? How did you come by these burns? Was it from a candle taper? Or from setting light to a painting?
How could you say such a thing to my sister?
The master was unhappy. I wanted to make him happy again.
It's a strange world we live in where you can burn a man's masterpiece and he considers it a gift.
Is there no one else?
The prince is here with your slipper. I may not always see clearly, but I'm not blind. All I ask is that though you may cast me aside out of hatred, that you remember the kindness of my daughters and spare them.
This is your servant girl.
Our sister, Clara.
I wonder if you might...
A question first. If you find the woman whose foot fits that slipper, would you treat all who are important to her, her father, her sisters, her stepmother, with the same generosity and kindness that you show her?
Without a moment's hesitation, I would think of doing nothing less. I am not adroit with words at expressing my emotions, but will you...
Perfect for each other, can't you see that? Why do you hesitate? Sweep aside any doubts. Trust your feelings and grasp the moment before it slips away only too quickly. Seal this union with a kiss.
And as for you,
We have weddings to plan.
well, believe whatever story makes you feel better. If that means you believe in glass slippers and pumpkins that become carriages, then do so. But the truth of it, while perhaps not as magical, is, in the end, far more beautiful.
We all fall in love. And we all get colds. Hopefully not on the same day. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues. Ultra soft 3 germ blocking layers help you share feelings, not germs.
$1 should stretch. So should pants.
You can show your love with the 3-pack of socks.
Mom,
also known as the human napkin.
It's only a deal if you still want it when you get home.
Sometimes you need a new TV. Sometimes you need dryer sheets.
Every carpet stain tells a story.
What would a floor washing machine look like? It would look like a Swiffer wet jet. Load the cleaning solution and aim the power jet spray at dirt to dissolve it. The pad's triple layer core locks it deep inside forever. Swiffer wet jet. Cleaner. Smarter. The ultimate floor washing machine. And it's great on wood floors.
What happened?
I thought he said a potato was coming.
Tornado? Why would I say a potato was coming? Jack, were you on a cell phone?
Yeah.
It's the cellular static. Here, Sprint PCS built the largest all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network, so you won't have any of these misunderstandings.
Bullet. Come here.
Looks like things are clearing up already.
4,000 minutes for $39.99 from Sprint PCS.
A dog knows he can always rely on an unsuspecting child for a great, fresh-tasting meal. Or now, Pedigree Little Champions. Gently prepared, then sealed in our revolutionary flavor lock pouch. For the home-cooked taste dogs love.
Return to all the wonder and majesty of Disney's classic masterpiece as the legacy continues in an all-new movie.
There he is in his triumphant return.
Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. It's the story that will make you believe that real beauty is found within.
Do you really think there's more to me than what you see?
It's Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. And look for the original Hunchback of Notre Dame only on Disney DVD and video Tuesday, March 19th.
Tuesday, Dharma's immortalized in the comic book, and she becomes...
the Blood Tornado.
Action hero with mighty powers!
Technically, I'm supposed to spin when I walk, but...
Same Dharma time, 8/7 Central. Same Dharma channel, ABC.
You might want to check the weather report. There could be a tornado warning.
Followed by a new Spin City, Tuesday on ABC.
You're gonna break into the Vatican?
You in?
Something unbelievable is about to happen with special guest star Roger Moore, a new alias. Then at 10/9 Central, a disturbing case pushes everyone to their breaking point. A new practice after a new alias. It all starts next on ABC.
ABC Wednesday.
Hi, everyone.
She's hot. She's sexy. Did I mention she's the boss's daughter? This could be Drew's big chance.
I'm placing her in your charge. Good luck.
Or not.
You've got to be punished.
Oh, yeah.
Am I having a good day or a bad day?
A new Drew Carey, followed by The Job, Wednesday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
How do we know even morning people need a jump start every once in a while? Or for some, coffee is the most important meal of the day. And that you don't want to spend your sit-down lunch standing in line. How do we know a clean changing room is reason enough to stop? Or sometimes it's you who needs their fluids topped off. And that after an hour of taillights, it's nice to see a friendly face. How do we know? Because at Mobile on the Run, we're drivers too.
Winds and snow dying down across the region, more at 11.